What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Les Alex here for Impact. We've got some Pokemon action, our Pokemon Weekly League tournament. We have, I believe, 11 players today. So we've got 4 rounds, assuming that Tom, our tournament software, Pokemon's tournament software, wants to play ball. That being said, we've got Mike on Miraidon versus Seth on Raging Bolt. So thank you all so much for joining us. Make sure to lock it in and comment and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. I don't have comms on the players right now. I'm going to try and address that in a little bit, but that being said, oh wow, and Mike is just passing, started with a Luminion in the opening, in the active spot. So Seth kind of getting a little bit of help here from the top of Mike's deck. That being said, thank you all so much for joining us. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to like, or if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. That's what we want you to do on Twitch. Follow button. But yeah, Seth playing Raging Bolt, getting things going here. And of course, Mike and Seth both been in the feature match area several times here at Impact. So they are seasoned veterans when it comes to the feature match area. That being said, Seth, before the tournament started, said, "Why are you putting me on camera? I got the camera curse." So we'll see if he'll be able to break that curse. Obviously, Mike has other plans, wants to take the W himself. But yeah, this should be a pretty good matchup. And I'm getting set up on the back end here. So give me a moment. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us. It means the world, especially if you're watching live and in living color on a Tuesday night. We've got 4 rounds of action for you, so don't go anywhere. And if you're watching on YouTube, again, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to hit up impactgamingcenter.gg. Also, we've got a ton of Pokemon cards in stock every single day. You could go purchase cards from there every single day. Help support a small LGS. Well, it's not a small building, but we are a local game store. So we are going to nest ball here. What are we going to choose? Maybe a Miraidon? Oh my. Okay. Yeah, that is Miraidon. And we are going to use that tandem unit ability. For those unknowing, Miraidon is a deck that wants to get off to a very quick start. Typically, they want to go second, and typically, they want to get an attack off on turn 1. Obviously, that is not what has happened here in this game. So Mike is, you can just tell by body language, shaking his head, you know, negative, and just not having the greatest time. Looking like Raikou and Raichu might be, okay, Raichu V, going to be the first card, and a Magnemite to be able to find some energies after the Magneton over Volt Discharge ability. But that will be at a future turn. And Mike going to take a look through the discard pile of Seth's, probably checking out the energy that are in there. Of course, Professor Sada's Vitality is a very key card in the Raging Bolt deck. Mike going to attach an energy here for turn, it would look like. Going to use a rescue board to get out a Raichu into active and put a bravery charm on it. So now he will pass the turn. Or he's using the attack. Yeah, he's using the fast charge attack. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn. Search your deck for an energy card, an electric energy, and attach it to this Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. So obviously the first sentence kind of irrelevant here, but the fact that he does get to potentially be able to Dynamic Spark next turn could be good. The Bravery Charm obviously making Raichu 260 HP, but it is back to Seth here. And let's go ahead and pull up the Raging Bolt. And this will be a Nest Ball. This is an old school Nest Ball. Nest Ball, of course, searches your deck for a basic Pokemon, and you get to put it to the bench. So, very, very good card here. Has to be a basic Pokemon. That would be insane. That's a Latias EX, which has the ability where all of your basics have free retreat. So that's also pretty good. Not every Raging Bolt deck plays this Latias, but it's clear to Seth, or it's clear to me that Seth definitely wants to be able to swap his Pokemon from active to bench as freely as he can. Now let me just zoom out here. Did Seth has taken a prize already, it would look like. So, or taken 2 prizes, in fact. So that is good to know. We definitely need to correct our prize counts. Do apologize for that. We're getting started a little late here. Late here tonight. Seth trying to figure out. I wish I had comms on these guys because I would be able to tell you exactly what he is thinking here, or well, at least what he's saying. I don't. My powers aren't that good. Technology's not that good. All right, Pheasantipity and a Teal Mask Ogerpon. Just kidding. It's going to be at Area 0, then Teal Mask. That makes sense. Area 0 Under Depths, of course. The very powerful card that expands your bench to 8. You and your opponent, as long as you can each control a Terra Pokemon. So here's a boss's orders. One of the, if not the very best card in the game in Standard right now. And Palpad is going to shuffle back Research and Boss's Order, or Sada's Vitality and Boss's Orders back into the deck. And are we going to see a Bellowing Thunder this turn? I imagine we might. Oh, okay, so just a Burst Roar. Discard your hand. Draw 7 cards. The very underused attack for Raging Bolt. Discard your hand, draw 6 cards. So back to Mike. So Seth tripping up just a little bit might breathe life into Mike's game plan here. Back over to Mike. So let's switch back over to the Miraidon deck. Iron Hands. Iron Hands has a big old 4 energy retreat cost. So it's pretty much stuck. He could, of course, do it. There is a Pikachu EX, which is a Terra Pokemon. So now, since the Area 0 Underdepths is on the field, Mike can use that tandem unit. And that's actually what he did. He searched for the Pikachu, but unfortunately, because the Pikachu wasn't in play, you can't search for 2. All right, back to Seth. No attack here. Very slow and methodical game from both players. Seth going to Teal Dance and get things going here for himself off the Teal Mask Ogre Pawn. We might see some forward progress here for Seth as we see Night Stretcher, maybe, maybe not. Yeah, Night Stretcher. Let's see what he gets back. Gonna grab a basic electric energy. Gonna equip that, or attach it rather, to the Raging Bolt inactive. We're definitely gonna get a Bellowing Thunder off this turn, you'd imagine. Drawing closer to the victory. I will say Miraidon is a deck that when it's in front, when it is clicking on all cylinders and lighting your opponents up, no pun intended, is almost unbeatable. That being said, it's on the, Mike's obviously on the back foot right here. It is going to be quite a momentous achievement if he is able to bring this one back. All right. What are we nest balling for? Another Raging Bolt. So we got our attacker. Just in case this Raging Bolt gets KO'd, we're getting another one set up and ready to roll thanks to the Jewel Seeker and the Nest Ball. Yeah, Seth kind of let me know this was kind of a little bit of a saucy build of Raging Bolt. And saucy it is. There's a Professor Sada's. So that will take 2 energies from the discard pile and be able to equip them to 2 ancient Pokemon. Well, wouldn't you know, equipping them both to the Raging Bolts. And I assume we are Bellowing Thunder here at some point. I keep saying it. Oh, and then he gets to draw 3 cards. That card's insane. That card's so good. Just like suit up 2 of my dudes and draw 3 cards. Cracked. Earthen Vessel after we play the Teal Mask on the bench. So his bench is kind of impeding to the active spot, but just know the Raging Bolt in the middle is the active. The Teal Mask and the Raging Bolt to the right, or I guess on top, his right, are the extra benched Pokemon. Interesting way of doing it, but as long as both players know, and as long as I am conveying that message to you all, I'm fine with it. All right. Teal Dance here with another Teal Mask Ogre Pawn. Gonna attach that Grass Energy and draw a card. And we are going to Bellowing Thunder, discarding all of these. And he's going to be taking a knockout for 2 prizes. I'm going to zoom back out and just confirm. Yes, 2. Looks like 2 prizes left. We missed that first knockout. I do apologize for that. Dealing with some technical issues, but it's all good. It is all good. Alrighty, here we go. Mike, what you got? All right, Magneton going to use that ability there, the Overvolt Discharge, and is going to suit up this Raichu with a ton of energies. But that means Seth is going to go down to just one. Just one single solitary. Prize left. But Mike is still in it, taking 2 prizes here. Unfortunately, Seth has a Raging Bolt here that is going to be able to get another attack off. Can he end up doing 260? We shall see. As Seth draws his hand for turn. Yo, what's up, Corey? Mike on Don. Nice. Yeah. Yep. Said he's playing the list that won the regionals this weekend. So, if you know that list, you know exactly what he's playing. So, no reason to ask in the YouTube comments. Deck lists? Deck lists? Number one asked question. That's going to be it. Mike sees the writing on the wall, sees that we can teal dance and attach, and that will do it. Seth going to take round 1 here against Mike. Raging Bolt going to take down Miraidon, and a spicy version of Raging Bolt with the Area 0 underdepths. So thank you all so much for joining us. This was a pretty exciting, honestly. I mean, it wasn't typical for sure, but it was pretty exciting nonetheless. Round number 1. Shout out to Mike and Seth. Thank you all. Shout out to you for joining us. If you're watching live, don't go anywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you watch one of these other videos that are about to come up. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, make sure to hit up impactgamingcenter.gg for all of your Pokemon TCG needs. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. I've been Les Alex, and for Impact Gaming Center, I will catch you all on the flippy flop. Adios, everyone.